All right, thrill seekers. All right, all right, all right. All right, this is the Wolfman. Welcome back. We're doing, let's take a look at it. We are now number 13, lucky 13. Oh, you're here with the Wolfman listening to 250 Reasons to Cheer. Okay, so we're back, and this is number 13. Here we go.
I realize with what kind of love I can reflect and be here. We have 250 reasons to cheer.
Okay, just to let you go, little heads up, little heads up, little heads up. We're at 3 minutes, and we generally, well, and I've said this before in many videos, depending on how many you've watched, this is going to be redundant, but 3 minutes is the sweet spot for popular music. It doesn't mean all popular songs, even some of the most popular of all time, like Hey Jude by the Beatles, which is, I think, is it over 5 minutes? Okay, guys, here we go. 7 minutes and 11 seconds. So there you go. Now, let me check this out. Okay, this is kind of a cumbersome thing. Of all the top 100 number one songs in Billboard history in the Hot 100 popular charts, I have to say chart or charts. Chart's fine. What is the average running time of a song? That's, I could say among those songs or whatever, but it'll understand that. Now, what would be considered good overall length of a popular song nowadays? That would be in the category of country rock and the top tier most popular songs in current day of that genre. Here we go. It should be two different numbers. 3 minutes, 45 seconds and 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Wow. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to 3 minutes, 15 seconds. So was I right or was I right or was I right? 3 minutes is 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And look at this. Of all the the only reason it's going so long here is because of things like MacArthur Park and Hey Jude. And I'm just curious. We don't need to get into too many more details, but what is the longest number one song in history to be number one on the Hot 100 Billboard charts? I'm going to guess Hey Jude's going to be up there, but there may be one. It'll either be probably MacArthur Park or American Pie. That's my guess. Here we go. All I Want for Christmas. Oh, wow. The longest. Oh, no. What is the length? What the longest? Well, that's kind of interesting, too. Bar song, Tipsy. Wow. Oh, my God. I didn't realize that had done so well. That's a pretty good song, the bar song, you know. It's a good song, but I wouldn't put it anywhere near a lot of. Oh, there's number one. Okay, yeah, that's so. But what is the longest length? Open parentheses in running time. Close parenthesis. Number one. Okay, that's what I want. 10-minute version of Taylor. Wow, All Too Well. Wow, American Pie. Yeah. 8 minutes, 37 seconds. Held by American Pie. 8 minutes, 37 seconds. All right. Thanks for indulging me in all that. It is interesting. Wow. Records. Wow. In the length of song, what was the longest the three top longest number one songs in the last decade? Let's see. in length of song. We're the top 3 longest #1 songs. Yeah, I could have said within the last decade to be a little more. And look, it's amazing how fast. God. All Too Well. I figured that would be. That's why I asked for the top 3. Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. Oh, wow. That's almost 4 minutes. That gives you an idea of why I'm, not like us. That's like 4 minutes, 34 seconds is a long song, right? But this is interesting. All Too Well. I'll have to go listen to that later. All Too Well. Okay, I'll listen to that later. 10-minute version. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. Oh, what is the longest song to become a #1 hit? Yeah. Well, Tubular Bells, I remember that song. 49 minutes. I remember that song. I didn't remember it was that long, but it was a good song. Yeah, crazy. But you get but that probably wasn't #1 in the top 10. Yeah, we could ask what the top 10. I'm not going to get into any more. We're good. Let's go back. Yeah, we'll just have this in case I need it to ask anything else. All right, I'll take you back. So we're going to try to wrap up the song pretty soon here. As you can tell, I don't want to go past really 3 minutes, 30 seconds if you want to have a popular song. Would this ever be, I don't have enough money to, if I were wealthy, that would be interesting to find someone to donate money to promote this song. Like, bring this in front of a bunch of wealthy people. I even know a person I've seen at the Ritz-Carlton who's wealthy, and he's a patriot. It'd be interesting to say, hey, would you be willing to give me $1,000 to promote this song? And I'll make a video of doing, putting in the transaction and so on. And we can, we'd advertise it we'd put it up on Spotify. We'd go through Spotify promotion. And, although I know it wouldn't work, but we could go through Playlist Push or something like that. Anyway, let's finish the song. I'm procrastinating.
We have 250 reasons to cheer. We have to cheer.
Almost here's what I'd do on that. Without reducing the volume, just bring down the harshness.
Reasons to cheer.
Well, you can't even hear it now.
To cheer. We have to
Oh boy.
Cheer, 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 cheer. Reasons to cheer.
Does that sound too weird?
Have 250 reasons to cheer.
Just a little too loud, but it's close. So we're going to do 137.
Reasons to cheer.
A little bit of a dropout here. No, there's a way we can fix that. Kind of. Shaboozey. That song really went big. Now let's undo. That's fine.
We have 250 reasons to cheer. We have 250 reasons.
You'd almost want the song. Well, hopefully it gets more busy here. Let's see.
We have 250 reasons to cheer. We have 250 reasons to cheer. My friends, we have 250 reasons to cheer, my friend.
Little AI wobble here, I think.
To cheer, my
It's just a a dropout. But because it's a straight line, because there's not too much of a rhythm thing. Let's see if it's one side or the other. I hear it there. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's an increase in volume. Yeah, it looks like it might be. Like a little spike. I think it's a little better. It's better. I'm going to do my healing thing and see if it works. I don't know, but it doesn't bother me, so I'm going to leave it.
250 reasons to cheer.
See, now we're getting a little long.
250 reasons to cheer.
You know, we could end it right there. Wow.
250 reasons.
That is one way of going. So what I'm going to do, because that could work, is we're going to call this one we're going to call this one just so I know for myself, abrupt. I wouldn't call it that when I put it in the, I'm not even sure if I'm abrupt. Is it abrupt? Abrupt. Close enough, even if it's the wrong spelling. It's just to communicate to me which one. Abrupt ending. Abrupt end. Ending sounds nicer. Ending. Version. So that's what we'll just call it that. Master. Because we might go with this one. We're not sure. We'll call it pre-master. Until it's actually, to my ears, the whole song is ready to go. I don't want to call it master yet. So that's good. We got that. And let's I'd like to properly
50 reasons.
I'd like to add more.
250.
We're going to add like a lot maybe a lot of reverb here.
250 reasons.
Too much. Wow, that really, I think it's going to work.
250 reasons.
Wow.
To cheer.
Well, there's that T I didn't like. There it is. There it is. We can fix it. Take the T down. Yeah, that's the T.
To cheer.
Better. We could even do more. Sounds like a little teetsy fly. That's
50 reasons to cheer.
Better.
250 reasons.
Wow. It's powerful. That is sold. That's right, not making the window sounds. So what I'll do is go through this. Well, let's continue with, we'll keep working on this one.
Reasons to cheer.
This is where I would
To cheer.
I don't like the...
cheer.
There we go. We're going to bring all of this up. Hold on. What we're going to do... I'll show you what we're going to do.
250 reasons to cheat. 250 reasons to cheat.
That's what we'll fade out on. This is our alternate, but I think we're going to go with the other one that's very powerful. It's too much. It's very powerful. That ending and the timing is good. It's as far as the running time. It doesn't extend that running time too long. And it's very powerful, considering it's a powerful, the whole song is a powerful statement. We're gonna start here, go to here, and we're gonna go like that.
Under 50 reasons to cheer.
It almost wants to be even louder. You know, it's okay if we distort. By the way, there's yeah, that's that click. Bothers me. We can like this should almost all be louder than the other. So it's okay to distort like rock guitar. Almost a little too much bass. For me, I know some people like a lot of bass, but what I have an actual sub bass out. I want to bring some of it back in. Okay, right? And now we just fade 24 seconds or so. So here's the way
to cheer.
Yeah, we can go longer, so we don't want to. Maybe we could even... Ha! Hey, that would be interesting. Just for fun. Come out on a chair. That might work.
250 reasons to cheat. 250 reasons to cheat.
That's really not bad. Now we have a 4-minute, 20 seconds. That's too long. It's long. So I'll decide. I'm gonna live. I'm like that. So we're gonna bring that down. Okay. Have 10 minutes left on this video. I want to finish this up. Do we want to listen to the other one all the way through? Let's listen to this one all the way through, and then we'll make a decision on what. You might see me fixing things as we go along.
As I sit here on the bed of my truck, I realize with what kind of luck I can reflect and sit here. I realize with what kind of luck I can reflect and sit here. I have 250 reasons to cheer. I have 250 reasons to cheer, my friend. I have 250 reasons to cheer.
Yeah, good.
This land began as an idea to escape tyranny, an idea to escape tyranny, to escape and be free, to escape. To escape
Better.
and be free. This land began as an idea, with a fight for truth and liberty, with a fight for truth and liberty, with a fight for truth and liberty.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try something. Better.
A fair group got together to declare their independence and crafted the creation of sovereignty as a nation. Oh, sovereign nation. Nation, as a nation, oh, sovereignty.
Now, my thought is this voice, the vocals just seem too loud, but maybe it's just the whole thing. If I bring the whole volume down of just a little bit of this portion from
A fair group gave tyranny.
See.
A fair group got together to declare their independence and crafted the creation of sovereignty as a nation. Oh, sovereignty of the.
As a Nation is a good volume. These are a little too loud. Let's go to 85.
A fair group got together
Better.
to declare their independence and crafted the creation of sovereignty as a nation. Oh, sovereignty of this great nation. Oh, sovereignty, that's this great nation. They worked at the creation of this great nation.
I do not take for granted.
Okay, what we're going to do...
And crafted the creation of sovereignty as a nation.
better.
Oh, sovereignty of this great nation. Oh, great nation. Oh, sovereignty. That nation. Oh, sovereignty.
There's a little glitchiness. This might fix it.
Oh, sovereignty, that's this great nation. They were
Better.
this great nation. They worked at the
Beautiful.
creation.
The C is just a little harsh.
The creation.
This is very harsh for my ears.
Nation, they worked at the creation
Better.
of this great nation.
I do not take
We're going to bring her down too, but this is really going well.
This great nation. Great nation.
I do not take for granted these freedoms that we share. I do not take for granted these freedoms that we share.
85. And other adjustments we'll make. We'll probably do a last video because we're running out of time here. Yeah.
I do not take for granted
Better.
these freedoms that we share.
I think we don't need to worry about the volume so much. It's just the harshness.
Take for granted these freedoms that we share. I do not take for granted
85.
that we share. I do not take for granted.
I think I thought it was the take, but I think it might be the bass is too much there. The sub bass just for me is a little too much.
Take.
Needs to be a little lower too.
Share. I do not take for granted. These freedoms.
What happened is because we took the bass out here, this sounds a little funny. So we're not gonna do it quite so harsh.
For granted.
There we go.
We share. I do not take for granted
Better.
these freedoms that we share.
I don't mind that she comes in a little louder for that line.
We share.
That's pretty good. Hope I don't want to take too much of the.
These freedoms that we share.
As I sit here on the bed of my truck, I realize with what kind of love I can reflect and be here. I can reflect and be here.
I can reflect and be is what that's supposed to be. It doesn't sound quite right. Sounds like I can reflect.
I can reflect and be here. We have two under.
I can reflect and be.
I realize with what kind of love we have 250 reasons to cheer.
I don't mind if we come in, do something like this, which might work. If this might work. Just take out that line. Let's see.
Take for granted these freedoms that we share.
As I sit here on the bed of my truck, I realize with what kind of love we have 250.
That doesn't work. I'll figure something out. We'll figure it out in the next video. I'll bring it back. I'll put it back. I'm going to try to find a T somewhere and see if I can put it in there, or even do it if I do it with my own voice, then I've added a human element, which I have to do anyway. So we'll bring you back in the next video and see if we can do that. Cheers.